I think we move to the big story of this week.
Mwanga Kivumbi.
What's wrong with him?
Mutwe. Those are the news headline. Kale, Ugandans, our dear viewers, now we are going to see a very sensitive and serious topic. We need your attention. We need your attention on this issue. Yesterday, I was traumatized. Personally, with the pics moving around the internet. When Eddie Mutwe, he was like sitting on a toilet, sweating. That thing caused the trauma in my brain. And seriously, my heart is bleeding. Because we are in a country whereby a CDF of a country come out and show the younger people or the younger generation that torturing is a good act. Ugandans, we should need to be with one common voice. With one common voice, I'm meaning whether you are NRM, whether you are NOP, whether you are DP, whether you are FDS, torturing is a bad habit.
Yeah.
Tribalism is a bad habit. CDF, the commander-in-chief of armed forces, he wrote a tweet saying that Eddie Mutwe is learning Runyankole. That hashtag on Runyankole was very childish, was very senseless, was very painful. Such acts, we condemn them. For us, me, but as an independent activist, I condemn violence of tribalism. Kasuku, you saw what tribalism did to Rwanda. Rwanda would have been a more developed country if they never experienced genocide. Me as Bajjo, we have married Banyankole women. We have loved Banyarwanda. They have given us children. Don't write because I'm on.
Please go ahead. Please go ahead.
So whoever advocating for tribalism, he must be arrested immediately, because when you say that Eddie Mutwe is learning Runyankole, means that you have a hidden tribal agenda. That Banyankole are the only tribe which must be looked after, and the Banyankole are committing suicidal actions which Eddie Mutwe is experiencing now. We condemn such stupid acts, moreover from a leader or from aspecting or aspiring leader of this generation. We have to think about beyond our boxes, that this Uganda is not, it's not owned by someone. Obote left this country. I mean, one of the most powerful dictators, he left it. His sons, they are on TikTok doing live videos. They never want to express such type of life. Obote left this country. Generations come and go. But Ugandans, what do you learn from that generation? This generation, when we don't condemn these acts, we shall head up like Rwanda, because I see increasing tribal sentiments. Listen, they have even that boy is Manyi Kempaka. He was arrested. Now I was heard. I'm not sure that he was Bamutade. He went to court 2 days. Now he's back. But he made a very poisonous tribal statements. Let me tell you, government people. Some of the people to keep quiet, it does not mean they are stupid. Namusajja. Otegera bulungi.
Let's go on. Let's go on. Let's continue.
You are provoking people. You are provoking Ugandans. You are the major promoter of tribalism. Because how can a full CDF say that is running Runyankole? Tell me the meaning of that statement. Today you might touch a Bajjo. You can do all the stupid actions on me. But I know one thing. Time will tell. And time is coming. Whoever involved in such stupid action will pay. Keeping other factors constant. Me as a student of history, there is no powerful person like Hitler, Napoleon, Gaddafi, Mubarak. Those people, they were very rich. They had a strong foundation. Actually, Gaddafi owned Libya. Where is Gaddafi? The action you are committing today, either your son or God will pay for it. Now, how do Eddie Mutwe kids feel like at the moment when their father is being tortured and they saying that we are teaching him Runyankole. And why don't you arrest Kyagulanyi? Because you are tortured. That's a misguided missile. Eddie Mutwe, he has no case to answer. The major problem you are fighting Kyagulanyi. The pain you put on Eddie Mutwe, why don't you put that pain on Kyagulanyi and he pay for his whatever? You cannot treat these innocent people, Eddie Mutwe, Simanyi Gaddafi, Achileo, and you leave Kyagulanyi to go. Because your main target is Kyagulanyi. Why don't you arrest Kyagulanyi? Instead of torturing these innocent people. Kasuku, I feel like crying whenever I speak. Me, I'm a neutral person who stands on my neutral ground. We are tired of torturing innocent civilians. And we are tired of torturing innocents because during the state research bureau, President Museveni, your father, he was a good friend to Paulo Muwanga. Paulo Muwanga used to do the same action as you are doing. Where is Paulo Muwanga's family? Paulo Muwanga killing a person couldn't take even a second. That Nairo mansion was a killing ground for each and every Ugandanese. And I don't know who can treat for these people. They are going towards election. Those actions, they are the one who are to Narukora to win Kawempe. Because now, whether you are any army, you cannot tolerate such actions. People, they cried on the internet because of Eddie Mutwe. Now, for them, they have to logical thinking, what they think that. They want to instill fear in the Ugandans. And they don't know that such acts are giving people, but it's about your law. They are
hardening.
They are hardening people to fight for their acts. And let me tell you people that the major stupid action we have now as opposition, we are not united. Because if the opposition was united, such acts wouldn't have happened to our brothers. That's why Bobi Wine and all opposition figures, you must wake up. Stop focusing on parliamentary positions. Focus on liberating such acts. Focus on liberating Ugandans because there are many tortured Ugandans whom they cannot show in the camera. If you can arrest Eddie Mutwe and show when he's being tortured like that, how these ordinary Ugandans, how are they being treated? So, whoever supporting such acts of violence, tomorrow it might happen to your son. Tomorrow it might happen to your sister. Tomorrow it might happen to your brother. Because these people, they see that instilling fear, but they are giving us more and more hearts to fight again because Eddie Mutwe is one of the most innocent guy and disciplined people. I never seen Eddie Mutwe slapping someone. And I'm the only person who comes to TV and condemn Bobi Wine's child acts. Last week when I was at Royal Radio in Busoga, I told Bobi Wine his language must change. Never give your opponent nyambako. Never
give your opponent an opening.
Never give your opponent an opening. Kyagulanyi's language must change. Last time he said that whoever supports NRM, you are stupid. That is not true. Because NRM people, they voted for Narukora in Kawempe. That's why NRM lost. There are many people in NRM who are supporting opposition. Because there's not any sober NRM person who can see Eddie Mutwe tortured like that and gives you a vote. Are you getting what I'm telling you?
Yes, I am.
So, towards the election, they have started the same acts, the intimidating acts, thinking that they will intimidate Ugandans, not knowing that they are driving a trigger. And actually, God might be doing this thing. When any government is out, the sign is of a failing government. It goes off from their main principles why they went to the bush. They went to the bush to prevent such torturing acts. Now they are torturing Ugandans openly. That is pillar number one. Another, they say that we are going to safeguard Ugandans and their properties. Now people are being detained in drones day and night. So you are going to an election, you are torturing Ugandans and you want them to vote you again. And yet your father, when he went to the bush, he said that I'm tired of stupid acts of Obote. Those are the same acts which President Museveni fought for, and he has come back to his regime. And I don't think whether he can, President Museveni feel happy when he sees such acts happening in the country. And I don't know who cast this government. This government had a chance because it had disorganized the opposition. It does not have a very serious opposition, and now they are the one building opposition again. I never seen such a caste government like this. How can you torture such people and you put the good? People, the opposition, they are fighting themselves. Instead of focusing on a big chair, they are fighting in Puga, they are fighting Joyce Bagala, leaving Museveni, and he decided to do whatever they want. And now the sun is again giving the opposition momentum again, and they are going to elections. Which type of government is this? Sometimes we might think about they want this opposition to be powerful. Because the person who did that act to undress Eddie Mutwe like that, he wants two things. Whether he's building opposition to be more powerful, or on his innocence and ignorance think that he's instilling fear to Ugandans. There are two critical things you must think about in that photo. That photo, they might think that when you touch Eddie Mutwe like this, other people they will fear. Not knowing that they have so far arrested many youth in the jails, but youth are still coming in the struggle, because you cannot stop a revolution when whose time has come. Even if you kill Eddie Mutwe today, there will be another Eddie Mutwe. Even if you kill Bajjo, there will be another Bajjo. A person with sense what he does, a person with sense, he must deliver services to Ugandans, not torturing them, providing a peaceful environment, providing a good economic environment conditions, changing all the tax policies. Instead of working on problems disturbing Ugandans, they are still torturing people. Thinking that you cannot rule Uganda like Rwanda. Whoever behind that move, you must know that Uganda, it has different religions, different tribes, and different political parties. Because Rwanda, they might be on 2 political parties. They might be on 2 tribes. But you cannot rule a country more than 100 tribes. Each tribe has different agendas and problems. The problems affecting Karamoja, they are not the problems affecting Imbalala. So you cannot think that you will come and rule Ugandans with the hardcore hand. It means that you cannot stay in Uganda for less even a year. If President Museveni was committing such acts, he would have gone by now. Because many people, whoever witnessed Eddie Mutwe's torture, they want to die like him. And you see youth realize in such I'm here on the TV. When God gives them a chance, within a year, you will see many youths demanding for their rights. The only chance this government have, the opposition is disorganized. The opposition, they don't know what they want. The language opposition is still childish. They want, now you will find them fighting Semujunganda. You find them fighting Lukwago. Instead of widening their opposition base, they are here in Kampala and Buganda loitering around doing nothing. So, let this be a one togetherness call. Opposition, you must be united. What you must do as opposition? Front one single candidate, that is Kyagulanyi. Then, make sure who has support in Imbalala, that is FDC. Who has support in Northern, that is UPC. Who has support in Sorot, that is FDC. Make an alliance. So that we are going to be the road mayor, some of you are not going to build. All of us, let us back at Kyagulanyi for presidency. We cannot bring Northern win. Basically, can bring Rukungiri win. Instead of fighting each other, this remaining 18 months, you can join hands. You see the acts they are doing on your people. You can say that I will not fight for any position, but I will fight for a big position. Let us unite. For only this election, we try this tactic, because every year, every 3 years, a person must change the strategy. In 2001, the opposition's strong strategy was abusing people. It never worked. Then 2026 strategy must be togetherness, because the acts they are committing on Eddie Mutwe, they will commit them to Kaija, they will commit them to Akena. Even any other people, those acts they will come back to you. The reason why Museveni is trying to hoodwink Ugandans is a modified dictator who shows in the night shows that he's a law-abiding president at night, and there's another thing. You cannot be rigid and you manage these Ugandans. Ugandans, they are like a woman who laughs at you when he's planning to kill you. So Ugandans are planning to kill this government. Government are just kept deaf ear and thinking that people are happy with their stupid acts they are doing to Ugandans. Are you getting me what I'm saying? And I saw people, bloggers, abusing people. Now even you are misguided. All of that effort you are putting to Kasuku, or you are putting whoever, because every person has the right to do whatever he wants. No one forced me to post Eddie Mutwe. And no one has forced me to come and talk to Eddie Mutwe now. It's my constitutional right and mandate. Never force people to join you. Convince those people to join you. The more you abuse people, you are branding your party as a hooliganic party. Kasuku now, these people, they want to behave like small, little dictators. That if you don't support them, they have to abuse you. Abusers, they don't kill people. Abusers, they don't make someone to lose a night. Like me, even if you abuse me from morning to evening, I just enjoy your abuses. Because you cannot give me money. You cannot do whatever to me. I do things willingly. So stop abusing people. Let us focus how we can unite together and overthrow this regime. Amicably, professionally, non-violently, respectively, we have to respect each other's culture, each other's religion, each other's political party. I don't want a noob to say as a hooligan or anyone to say as a noob hooligan. That's the hidden tactics President Museveni is using to promote divide and rule before you. So Uganda go to Nabovichi. You got the video. Put it exactly. You got
you don't want me to interrupt.
No.
By the way, no. You're making very serious points. By the way. Do you want us to take the Luganda route after the break?
This show is for English.
No, I want you to be comfortable and flexible. So we are going in for a short break. Yeah, we are going in for a break. Let us go in for a break. When we return, it is I'm going to give you more time after the break to expound further on that point. It is very hard, unfortunate times, but I think I will also condemn what is going on. It's not good that people are taken away the same way Eddie Mutwe was taken. So let us try to Bobacho yagala okuportray nangacho.
Today has just so get amagezi.
Much is bulijjo oyogera bobalaba leero oyogedde ku byamagezi.
Myaka gye njogeredde ndi musiru. Bachi ngamba bulijjo. Ne ku interview ne bebe kulera yogedde kyamagezi gamba ndi musiru. There is way, but he gave you your flowers. Who? Bebe Cool. Eyanvuma. Yoboguvuka tegutegerogo.
Yeah, but sometimes I think you get lapses. So sometimes you come when it's working, and well, sometimes you come when it's not. So, but either way, it's the Jeremiah Show on Baba TV, English edition. This is Kasuku alongside Bajjo, Professor Bajjo. So he says, but I believe he's excited. How? Having gone back to school. He idolizes his professors, so he feels he can be one of them. But it takes some time, you know, becoming a professor. Yeah, there are stages you go through. Professor. I don't think you. No. I have a feeling you overrate yourself.
No, I'm
sometimes.
A professor.
No, maybe you're like give me 5 you're a professor like Professor Big Guy or Professor J.
No.
So what qualifies you to be a professor?
The way I understand. Do you know that I'm in 2059? For you, are still in 2005, 25.
Oh, hey, you already living.
All of my agendas are in 2059.
Oh, wow.
That's why I speak things Ugandans they say, and I have something which is paining me. That today has struck the source. Today has. Am I stupid? I don't know. Because we have been my friend for 20 years now. Be sincere, without any feeling or emotion is attached. Am I stupid? Because people say, today has struck this. That thing pains me a lot.
No, I think what facilitates that argument is...
I'm telling every video.
No, I think what facilitates that argument is your communication skills.
How?
Most times you're too loud. You want to talk, but you don't listen. It does not, so communication is two-way.
That does not qualify me to be from to down, not to be too loud.
Being loud, I don't mean no. Is giving a person the chance to listen to what they are saying, you know. But then you also have concentration lapses. For example, you can say, I'm talking to you, you're pressing the phone. Now later on, you're going to jump onto what I'm saying before, taking it in and trying to understand it.
I gave you my money for nothing.
No, you didn't give me your money for nothing.
I gave you 200,000.
Did you give me the money to bribe me? You gave me the money to bribe me?
Now you are joining social media. You said that today is making sense.
Today you're really articulating things.
How?
Yes, I'm actually happy. I can now profoundly tell people you're my friend.
What about recent days?
You're raising very legitimate points.
What about recent days?
Sometimes it doesn't cut it out really.
How?
Yeah.
Kasuku,
sometimes
yes, you have been working.
Yeah, I've been with you, but
you are
sometimes
still spitting venom on me.
No, I'm not spitting venom. I'm only telling you.
So you have been saying that I'm your friend.
You are my friend.
I do have valid point. Now you are changing it.
No. Today, maybe it's the English. Maybe it's the English, but
you know that the English can humble someone.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Now you say that now you're cool. If you were speaking Luganda right now, do you know what you would have been? So like? Can I just project for you what you would have been like? Abantu baffe gwe tereza kamera abantu baffe bategeeza ekintu kyenkunyonnyola kati n'ogamba benti abasajja bannange kitegeera that would have been you in Luganda. Now this is you in English, that these peoples, you can't say people, these peoples, they think
so. Dear viewers,
now you see
that is Kasuku.
So, but today you are composed. Yes. You're every bit the part, and I like this person that I'm saying. On top of being smart and
they abuse you. You are laughing. Has given the social media pressure to abuse you.
I only think maybe these people don't want to tell you the truth. Sometimes.
What have I done,
sometimes you're loud.
No, I'm not going to be loud again.
So now
I'm going to speak slowly.
Yeah.
So humbly, Uganda, let me submit my points to you. As I've been telling you, that this country belongs to all of us. There is no any person who bought this country. Whatever injustice is committed, we must account for it equally. And what pains me, people they take big debts on behalf of Ugandans. They use Ugandan taxpayers' money.
Debts. Okay.
So whenever you torture someone at the expense of, because fuel used to arrest Eddie was for a taxpayer's money.
That's true.
The gun used to arrest Eddie was a taxpayer's money.
That's also
so
true.
You must respect the fundamental constitution of Uganda, which says that every Uganda has the right to express. But this government is no longer it's acting like there is no constitution.
Freedom of speech and expression.
But it's limited freedom of speech and expression.
But do you happen to know why he was taken away?
I don't know, but the image.
But where is he? Do you happen to know where he is?
It was under CDF's basement. Actually, and the army has the PRO. That job the CDF is doing is it has a full department in that organization. Omanyi Kasuku, going back to school is very good. There is no any organization which doesn't have organizational structures.
Of course.
Definitely. One of the major problems of this country, President Museveni rules this country as his home. He does not empower other institutions to constitute its constitutional obligations. That's the right English. To constitute its constitutional obligations. The president is the minister, is everywhere. He's the one opening up public toilets. He's the one opening up tap waters. There are some, even president has taken a step of violating even LC1 powers. So means in this country, the president is the LC1 and the president. So the work a CDF is doing, that work must be for public relationship officer of the army, not the CDF. An organization must have what we call a corporate culture. Morals of the organization, because Ugandan army these days, it's a professional army, which is advocating to keep law and order and safeguard Ugandans. You cannot say that you're safeguarding Ugandans, yet you are torturing them, and you show them you display a side of torture. So let us love this country. torturing. Obote decided to go violent. You see where he ended. And my message to opposition leaders, Kyagulanyi yourself, Lukwago, Dr. Besigye, Semuju, be united in this election. Another thing, my president Kyagulanyi changed the language. Kyagulanyi, I'm on this national television. Just so that, how can I call him? You are a role model to many. Being a role model to many, there are many NRM supporters who are supporting you indirectly. Don't abuse them. Supporting NRM is not a crime. We just need to come on TV and persuade those supporters. We present them to our manifesto. Look, this army is torturing your people. Join us to start to fight injustices. So, this is, let me demonstrate for you if I was Kyagulanyi. If I'm Kyagulanyi, when I'm on national TV like this, my first word I said that everybody has a right to support and practice democracy wherever you are.
Right.
Right. So, any animal supporters, you are not stupid. Maybe you are misguided. Maybe you are misguided. Maybe you are looking for something to eat. But when you support me, Kyagulanyi, I will change that narrative. What I will do, I will change all of the policies. There's what we call physical policies, Kasuku. Do you know what physical policy is?
I do.
You know? Define for them.
I know what it is.
Means what?
What you want to tell us.
In the physical policy is the use of government spending and taxation to influence a country's economy, aiming to boost the economy.
What do you mean to be a melody?
And the physical policy. The use of
fiscal.
Fiscal. Okukyusa policies. Fiscal policy is the use of government spending and taxation to influence a country's economy, to boost our country. Our GDP ogimanyi bwe yali gross domestic product mu 2023 banze yengenderako tuyinza kwatwalinga mu 48 billion katuyinza kwatwayingira billion 5. GDP ogimanyi ekitegeeza kati the main GDP of Uganda is agriculture. The main GDP of Uganda is agriculture. So me as Kyagulanyi, the main contributor to the GDP is agriculture. Me as Kyagulanyi, I will make sure that in Western Uganda, I will build for you dams and you look market for your milk products. Here in Uganda, I will restore the coffee markets. I will boost the cooperatives because this government banned the cooperative with their logic, with their bush logic that if you are united and if you are rich, you will overthrow the government. That is the manifesto. Then when I will go to Busoga, the Busoga, I will make sure that the regional Busogas, they own trading license of their sugar cane. I will boost the industrialization in Busoga. I will create a very conducive environment because Busoga is near to the border. I will create a very national and international relationship between our neighboring countries so that we can sell our products to them. So, Karamoja people, you have gold. I will construct a gold factory where investors from other countries come and buy that gold so that you earn a living, hence income generating activities. So, in Rida, there's a problem of land grabbing. I will empower the Ministry of Land and other institutions to work hand in hand to help the poor person so that his kibanja is not taken. That's the message Kyagulanyi must tell Ugandans. Kyagulanyi must stop Musevenism. True, we know that Museveni is the problem. What are you going to do for us? Are you getting me? People are tired of words. People, they need action. They need a manifesto.
Yeah, but they've been clear that let them first take...
No! If you have Musevenism, Museveni is about to go. Believe it or not, Museveni is already gone. But Museveni is going to leave Musevenism. The only thing which can help us to eradicate Musevenism in the country is for us creating another democratic environment. We want to practice democracy. For us, if our government comes with power, we shall not touch any Ugandan. We shall give power back to people. You exercise your voting rights.
They call it the alternative.
The alternative. For us, we are not a military government. We are a civilian government. There is no any civilian who will be tried in a court martial. We shall empower these magistrate courts. The magistrate courts will have power to try civilians. The High Court, they will have power. The Supreme Court, they will have power. The Courts of Appeal, they will have power. So don't let us build this country together because this country does not belong to Kyagulanyi. It's your country. Me as your president, Kyagulanyi. I want to boost our economy again because Uganda being the part of Africa, you have a lot of mineral resources which is being taken by one family. So if you support a family which is taking your mineral resources, you are making your children to suffer. So support me, Kyagulanyi. So that I change the system politely like that. You can't make it right. They beat you, you get sympathy. But whenever abusing language without a manifesto, you are wasting time. It's like making a virgin woman to produce twins. How can you a virgin produce twins? Are you getting
what are you trying to say? That a virgin can have twins? Are you saying a barren woman or a virgin?
A virgin.
Virgin
because how did you enter her and block the virginity and it gives birth? It's like making a virgin woman to produce twins without sex.
Now
stop
the nonsense. What I'm telling you about that?
Sincerely speaking, let us change the language. Let us not give this government a chance to touch our friends. You cannot stand on the TV and say that I like people so don't segregate. Don't sell yourself as a Muganda. Kyagulanyi, sell yourself as a national asset because Kyagulanyi, you are the only matchstick we have. Kyagulanyi is the matchstick we have. So don't behave like hooligans. You must come out and condemn these people. Museveni planted these people to taint
the image of
Nup. You would have seen these things earlier. And Mary can be even your advisor.
Yeah.
The only problem with them, if you advise them, they say you're munyampi. And let me tell you, learn how to work with your enemies. I cannot even go there. But I'm telling you, I will advise him on TV. Never fear to work with your enemies. Don't be selective while working with people. If President Museveni was selective, he wouldn't have worked with those Mutebiles. Katumba Wamala was a UPC soldier, but helped Museveni a lot to overthrow Bote. You need allies in the NRM. You need allies in the army. You need allies in ministries. This is mature politics, I'm telling you. That politics of shouting on social media. We shall end up Eddie Mutwe, free Eddie Mutwe. Does free can help Eddie Mutwe to be freed? It's action. We have to be action-oriented Ugandans. We have to say enough is enough. Let us rescue our countries from these torturing people. But do acts which are attracting other people to join you. But you will find him when he's segregative about other people. A president who are in a big position, you are not supposed to celebrate. Any other people take them as your supporters, because if you win the president's chair, you will not rule only Nup. You will be president for all countries. You will be president for all tribes. Even you will be president to President Museveni. That's why Museveni is winning you. Whenever you are
contesting against contesting.
Whenever you're contesting about President Museveni, first is ethical leadership styles. The motivational styles President Museveni uses, they are different from Kyagulanyi. Today, I'm here on a TV.
Bajjo, we are making this about Kyagulanyi.
Because you know why?
We have
Muhoozi wrote that Kyagulanyi, you abused.
Oh, so
Muhoozi doesn't like Kyagulanyi, but he's getting something where it attach himself. I'm doing this because you did what? Like in Kaope Nalokora was a very clean money and he won. So, what I'm telling Kyagulanyi, to stop those public mistakes. And this thing I'm doing, they are the one helping Nup to go ahead. Because over-shouting on social media does not help. Let us change the strategy into diplomacy. Kasuku, I'm on a live TV. There's not many borders and many nduru. How do you call nduru? Ululation is. You just need to be a strategic thinker. How have I convinced the army commander nearing our countries? How have I convinced the internal? Actually, at this moment, Kyagulanyi must be knowing the next step of this government. Museveni, when he was contesting Obote, he infiltrated the Obote system and he used the Obote's resources to overthrow Obote. But Kyagulanyi, his language and style, he distances himself from the information from the inside. You cannot be an external force and you win internal force. He must build forces internally in this government. The army commander or the deputy army commander must create a relationship with these army guys. They can give him information. Now he has gone to Juba, you can overthrow. Now they are planning to arrest Eddie Mutwe away from there. Now don't do this. But when you touch this microphone, someone who would have supported you said that I cannot support this hooligan. You see his message. You have to copy Museveni when he was going in the bills. He convinced Baganda, saying that I'm going to restore back your kingdom. That's why Baganda supported Museveni. You must have a valid reason, people to follow you, not shouting. I'm going to restore back your kingdom. And Baganda fought until Katonga. You saw what Museveni did to them. And a leader, you are not supposed to show your card tricks on the national TV. Let us from today to try to be silent. Those press conferences are useless. Moreover, in Uganda only. We must separate the gospel in the different parts of the country. When you are going to a protest vote, the commandant in the what will happen in the center must happen in the west, must happen in northern, must happen in Karamoja, must happen in eastern. You must build a coordination, a serious coordination, not a shouting coordination. Because let me tell you one thing, Kasuku, discipline is a key factor in politics.
But now, as you raise all that, I want us to go back to Eddie Mutwe.
I'm speaking this because of
we are spending a lot of time.
Because I'm teaching, I'm a professor. I'm telling this one of the loopholes which led to Eddie Mutwe's arrest. Actually, it's not only Eddie Mutwe. Even Gaddafi, my friend, is in prison. Actually, was in prison, and other political prisoners. And when we are demanding, let us not demand for only Eddie Mutwe. Let us demand also for other political prisoners, because Eddie Mutwe is not the only person who is arrested. Stop that nonsense of demanding for people with names and leaving other people to suffer. A real strugglist or radio activists must fight for all Ugandans with equal rights. According to religion or party. Me, I'm promoting equity. There is a law of equity, common law and equity. Equity, fairness and natural justice. Natural justice must be served to every Ugandanese. Keeping other factors, whether you are NRM, whether you are DP, whether you are FDC, you need natural justice and fairness. Ultimately, is not the main issue because it's the one you know. There are other prisoners who are suffering because of injustices of this system. We must fight this system. Equally, that's why I'm here standing for Banyankole. And I'm telling the whole nation that all Banyankole are not well off. General Muhoozi, you are promoting Banyankole, which is bad, and the tribal segments you are doing. Banyankole are suffering. Banyankole, they are brothers to Baganda. They are brothers to Barugwara. Here in Uganda, we don't tolerate tribalism. And the Banyankole, they are not torturists. Those Banyankole torturing Eddie Mutwe, they will put their action is individually. Ugandans don't take a serious statement to all Banyankole. And don't hate all Banyankole. Because Banyankole are our brothers, their sisters. Don't hate them. There are few 10 people, 5, who paint Banyankole image as torturist. Are you getting my point? Let us not be tribal. When? Because when the poverty is disturbing us, do you know that Banyankole, the wheelbarrow pushers? Do you know Banyankole, they roast maize on the road? Do you know Banyankole, they don't have where to sleep? How can you take the whole picture of Banyankole that they are torturing people? Banyankole are very good people. Banyarwanda are very good people. They don't hate them, but there are some few individual elements which painting their pictures by the people. Not all Banyarwanda are rich. Not all Banyankole are rich. Are you getting me? Even now there is a struggling Banyankole dying in the Mbarara hospital without medicine. Me, I want a leader who will have knowledge on this country without being segregative or tribalistic or nepotism. I'm here fighting in nepotism on national TV. When you go to Makerere University and you get a professional degree, when you go and apply for job, the country want to bring, when you don't need to be a Munyankole or a Munyarwanda or a Muganda to be given a job, we need specialization and technical know-how, not technical know-who. That's the country we are fighting for. We are tired of tribalism. We are tired of injustices. We want a better Uganda, which every Uganda you will enjoy its natural freedom given by God. You will enjoy its freedom given by the Constitution of Uganda. Respecting your cultural values, your religious values, and your political party values, we are one person. So let the opposition this time unite. If they don't unite, leave their circus. And if this time they don't unite, we shall know that they are working from 7. What's preventing them from being united? Why do you want this small? United. Why do you want this united? Do you know me? And me, I'm supporting Lewis Lubongoya. And I'm supporting why I'm from Nakawa, I'm supporting Lubongoya. Lubongoya Munyanko to come over because I'm not tribalistic. And if Lewis Lubongoya wins, don't show that Baganda we are welcoming people because there is no any region which is welcoming like Baganda. Because I cannot supporting a stupid Muganda living in Munyolo Lubongoya when he's going to represent my thoughts. Are you getting me? Let us stop tribal. I see Kasivante fighting. Why is Fumbira? Can I give you a small story on Kasivante?
We have a few seconds to
this producer today. Give us 1 minute. Let me tell you, therefore. A produce Kasivante and Mufumbira. There was a function at Ivy's Hotel. Kasivante okweno na mumpali bachita batya in the mature way.
Peed in his pants.
Kasivante peed. Kasivante peed in his pants. He was able to say at a function at Ivy's. Mufumbiro but yamusitula nyamba ke bimwe biganje nyamba
obudde buwe
just wait that chikemwe tuwa abantu story anti buzubwa program eno ama waiso yasitula Kasivante ngulira nawe
carried
waiso and Michael they carried Kasivante they cleanse his peas waiso Mufumbiro and Michael they cleanse Kasivante his peas the whole of the because Kasivante drank on the function. He pees in the trousers. Mike and the wife are cleansed his nawe. Now go do that chicken to marry you. Mubere bulu. Ah, go do that chicken nawe. I think